Hello and welcome to Deep Inside. We're talking about the World Test Championship today. Well, it was introduced to give some context to all these bilateral series. At times, these were not very relevant, these bilateral series, but ICC introduced this World Test Championship, so there is a context to every bilateral series. Now, quickly, what was the rule, the initial rule behind this World Test Championship was every team had to play 3 home and 3 away series, total of 6 series. Each series is worth 120 points, minimum of 2 test matches, and every test match will be divided based on 120 divided by the number of test matches in that test series. For example, if it's a 4 test match series, each test match would be worth 30 points. Winner takes all, loser nothing. If it's a draw, it's a 15 point each side. So this is how the basic system was. But because of the pandemic, a lot of cricket, international cricket had to be cancelled, bilateral series had to be cancelled. So most of the countries will not end up playing those 6 series, 3 home and 3 away. So the new system has moved from points to percentages. Now, if you look at the points, India is at number 1. India with 360 points should be right at the top. Second, Australia 296. But because of the pandemic and because of all the cancelled and rescheduled series, chances are most of the teams might not be able to play all these 3 and 3 home and 3 away. They've moved to percentages. And when I say percentages, the new rule is this: percentages of point achieved from that available, right? For example, India's played 4 test series. That would mean 480 points, but India's got 360. So in the end, India has ended up getting 75% of the points which were available, right? So that's the reason India, based on this new system on percentages, is now ranked at 2, even though it has the most number of points. Now, Australia, having played only 3 series, which is equal to 360 available points, has got 296, which if you turn into percentage, it becomes 82%, 82.5%. Hence, it is at number 1. Now, this, for me, I think it's a great idea because, as I mentioned, it might not be possible for every country to play all those 6 series which were initially planned. Some might play more, some might play less. So I think this makes a lot of sense because they don't want to postpone finals that has been scheduled into 2021, so they still want to keep that deadline. So having said that, I think I completely agree with Anil Kumble and his team of the technical committee which advises the ICC on cricket matters, and I've got to agree with him. I think this is the best possible option. Now, this would also mean India's number 2, but the next few months will be extremely interesting because India is going to play 2 very, very vital series before that. So India is going to play obviously Australia away and then England at home. Total of 9 test matches, 4 away, 5 at home. So 240 points at stake. Then you have Australia is going to play 3 series before that time period, before the March time period. England actually will play 4 series. New Zealand will again play 3 series. So there's a lot of cricket which is going to be played in the next few months, and they'll be very, very interesting. So now every test series, every bilateral test series has become very, very important. India is at number 2. India might end up being at number 2. I doubt it'll go to number 1 looking at the series, the others, as in Australia, the kind of series they have. New Zealand, England. I think India's got a tougher road ahead of that test championship finals in June. So India might not be at number 1. Chance that it will not. At 2, yes. But there's also a chance it might not qualify also. So it's going to be very, very interesting the next few months in test match cricket. And that is exactly what this World Test Championship is all about. Hopefully you figured out, the whole new idea, the whole new point system and the ranking system. If you don't forget to write to us, comment or ask questions. Always there for your queries.